What's up, my YouTube family? Sergeant Graybeard with another Outriders video. Today is Friday, February 26th, and as always, I hope this message finds you healthy and safe. As most of you know by now, the demo went live yesterday. Therefore, today, my friends, I'd like to take some time and talk about some of the feedback you've sent me over the last day, as well as go over some of the reasons why I definitely think you should be checking this game out for free. Now, if you happen to be new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Secondly, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of our gaming family. And if you enjoyed this or found it helpful at all, take a quick second and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. Finally, as most of you know, we have giveaways here, and our current one is for an Xbox Series X. However, more importantly, we will also be making a donation in the winner's name to St. Jude Children's Hospital for $500. The winner will be announced on April 4th of this year to celebrate our 1-year anniversary at the YouTube channel, and all you need to do to enter is either subscribe here or follow us on Twitter. Either way is fine. As always, my friends, please keep in mind that watching our content is not a requirement to win. Only watch the things here you may enjoy. That's why you have the option of entering via Twitter. Having said that, let's get into today's video. One thing I'd like to mention as we begin, and most of you know this by now, is one of my main goals here is to try to help out in any way possible. So if you happen to have any issues with the game not working or if it's crashing, please let me know in the comments section down below and I'll try to help you out in any way I can. Now, since the demo's gone live, the game has put out a series of tweets in reference to some of the issues that players are having. And in my opinion, I sincerely appreciate the communication between the game and its community, especially as this thing starts off. The only problem that I came across was the fact that Xbox Live stopped working. So I had no problem with Outriders, it had to do with Xbox. Now, most of the issues that you are seeing on screen have been dealt with. However, if you are still having any other problems, please let me know in the comment section down below. Having said that, my friends, I'd now like to take some time and talk about all of the things we can look forward to in this demo. And as I mentioned in my previous video, the demo will take us through the prologue, and once we get through that, we will also have access to a few of the side missions. Now, as many of you know by now, the game has given us all 4 classes to try out, and not only that, we also have 6 character slots. So that way, if you happen to enjoy this game and you want to purchase it, all of your progress will transfer to the actual purchased game. Some of you have reached out asking if you happen to buy this, let's say for instance on Xbox One, and you love the game, all this stuff, and in 6 months you wind up getting an Xbox Series X. Will the game transfer? The answer is yes. You will get an upgrade to the next-gen system at no additional cost. Now, going back to the class options, you have 4 you can choose from. There's the technomancer, pyromancer, trickster, and devastator. And some of you are wondering, does it matter which one you choose initially? And the answer, my friends, it doesn't. It is completely up to you. Each one of these classes is going to highlight a certain style of gameplay, so my recommendation is this. The fact is we have this demo for over a month. I say try them all, take your time, enjoy the thing, and really pick something that suits your game style. And once again, my friends, keep in mind that you will be able to transfer all of these characters to the main game if you choose to buy it, as long as you're sticking with the same platform. One of the features that this demo has, which a lot of gamers are excited about, including myself, is crossplay. And you can see here pretty much everything is active right now, except for Epic and Stadia, but those will be available once the main game launches. One thing I'd like to go over again real quick is the fact that for PC players, remember that the demo is only on Steam. So if you buy the game on Steam, you can transfer your progress. However, if you buy it on Epic, your progress will not transfer over. Next, my friends, I'd like to talk about the matchmaking system in this game. And as I mentioned a moment ago, the game does have crossplay. However, one of the first things you want to make sure you do is go into your menu and make sure that it's enabled. You can see on the screen all you need to do is go to your main menu. You're going to go to options, and at the very bottom it says enable crossplay, and you want to make sure that's set to on. And actually, while we're in the game menu, one thing I want to point out is this. For a lot of different gamers out there, if you're coming to this game, chances are you're coming from Destiny or The Division or some type of looter shooter. Having said that, you may be used to a different camera speed in regards to when your character is moving. So what I recommend doing is going over to controls, going into look sensitivity, and tweaking it so that way it suits your gameplay. Getting back to the co-op features in this game, you can see here you do have a few choices. You can invite your friends from the lobby or from the game menu at any time you want, and you can also use the matchmaking station at the camp to find a group at any time. The game also has a quest timeline feature that lets you set the story to any unlocked story point, past or future. Your hero level and equipment will not change, only the story point. And as I start to wrap this video up, my friends, and this is for those of you that may be new to the channel, one thing I sincerely appreciate here is your feedback. So please let me know down below what you think of this demo so far. I personally, so far, absolutely love this thing. Now, I've only played it for a few hours, but in my mind, it's like a combination of a few games that I love, which are The Division and Gears of War with a little bit of Destiny. I mean, to me, it's just absolutely insane. One of the things I mentioned earlier is the fact that I love the way the game is communicating with the player base. And not only that, the manner in which they're running this demo, to me, this should be a standard moving forward because it brings a lot of people to the game. And do me a favor, let me know if you can think of another game that has run a demo like this. Like, games have demos, obviously, but typically they require a pre-order and there's a cap of time in which you can play it. This, in my mind, is exactly how games should do it. Having said that, my friends, I want to take a quick moment and thank you all for your continued support. Like I said a minute ago, the channel will be a year old in April, and the way you've welcomed me into this community has been absolutely amazing. For those of you that may be new here, one of my main goals in creating this channel was to create a place where gamers work together, help each other out, and one of my goals here is to help you out with your gameplay, so if you're having any issues, please let me know down below and I'll help you out in any way I can. So between now and when the full version of this game launches, my goal is simple. I want to make sure I keep you informed of everything going on in the game and talk about all of the things that we can look forward to. And I mean, that will include different farming methods and going over different weapons. Next week, I'm going to touch base on all of the different classes themselves. And I also want to make sure on a weekly basis, I bring you news and updates in regards to different fixes and things they're working on in the game. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of what we're doing. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well. But most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.
Okay, you want to play? Then let's play. Captain, got attacked by one of those cow things. Something drove it crazy. I had to put it down. Keep an eye out.
Copy that, Outrider. Now move your